Hey Senior High, Josh here in the box, and I would love to give you an update about where we're going this fall with our ministry. But in order to do that in the best and most complete way possible, we have to rewind to spring a little bit and get some backstory. So, this past spring, we asked students, some parents, some leaders, where you all thought we were following the call of Christ the most closely, and where you were seeing the most growth in your faith. Almost unanimously across the board, we heard from you that small groups and mission were the places where that was happening the most quickly, the most fruitfully, the most completely. We heard that you were growing crazy in your faith in small groups and mission. We heard that we think we're following the call of Christ the most closely on small groups and mission. And so, that being said, as we look forward to fall, we really want to make an emphasis on those two things, small group and mission. If you remember from last year in the past, at the end of a Sunday school or a core, that's when we normally had small groups. It was about 20 minutes to a half an hour tops, and that time was used to pray with each other, to encourage each other, to share highs and lows, to see how you were doing, to goof around and have fun with each other, to enjoy each other's company, to talk about Jesus, to go deep. Lots of things were supposed to happen in that 20 minutes to a half an hour. But since it was such a short amount of time, and we wanted to get to know each other so well and talk about all those things, it just wasn't working. It was a little bit of a stick point because it was just not enough time to really do that in a small group each and every week. And so that being said, all this taken into consideration, as we planned fall, we decided that we wanted to put an emphasis on small groups and give you more time in small groups and give you an opportunity to talk about all those things each week in depth, in completion. But the fact of the matter still stands that we just don't have enough time on Sundays or Wednesdays to do that. So what we did is we took small groups from Sunday and Wednesday and we completely detached the small groups from those programs. So when you come to Sunday school now, when you come to core, there's not going to be small groups. We are going to instead move small groups to throughout the week, and they can meet in your leader's home, home of one of the students. You can meet in Starbucks, you can meet here at SPC, there's rooms reserved if that's a way you want to go. Regardless, we're going to meet throughout the week whenever works best for your small group. So the idea is that your small group and your leaders are going to get together. You're going to talk about, hey, what night works best for us? Hey, what do we want to talk about? Hey, how long do we want to meet for? Where do we want to meet? And really, it's more of a build your small group according to your small group's terms, as opposed to come on Sunday or Wednesday and just hang out in your small group for a couple minutes. So we want to see these relationships with Christ grow deeper. We want to see God glorified in small groups. We want to see more growth. We want to see us following the call of Christ most closely. And we feel, I've been praying for a long time, and we really believe that this path going down, doing small groups for this format for the fall, is going to be us as a ministry following the call of Christ that He's placed on us. I think this is where He wants us to go. Everything that I've talked about with you, parents, students, and leaders, has led us to this point, and I have full confidence that this is what God has in store for us. So, since small groups are meeting throughout the week and no longer attached to Sundays and Wednesdays, you can't just show up now on a Sunday or Wednesday and get into a small group. It's going to take a little bit of initiative and you taking that first step to actually get signed up for a small group. Now, let me tell you how to get signed up for a small group. There are 4 ways to do it. Number 1, you can go online, facebook.com/SPC Senior High. That'll take you to our fan page. If you click on the yellow box that says sign me up for a small group and fill out the form, send it in. It'll come right to the desk of a youth staff member and we'll get you plugged in to the small group. That's number 1. Number 2, email me, joshschack at spconline.org, or Liz Guthridge at spconline.org with your name, your home phone, your cell phone, your email, your grade and gender, and what nights of the week work best for you. That's number 2. Number 3, you can come to the youth table in the sanctuary hall after church or before church, whatever floats your boat, and you can fill out a small group connect card. And you just fill out the same information, you give it to one of the youth staff who will be there at that table, and we'll get you plugged in. We'll get in touch with you not too long thereafter. Fourth way, and the last way, of course, you can always come on Sunday to Sunday school or Wednesday to core and fill out a small group card right here in the box. It'll be the same cards that are over the sanctuary hall, the same information that you're giving us. No matter which way you choose to sign up, you're giving us the same information, just whatever is easiest for you. But, like I said, it's going to take a little bit of initiative on your part as a student to get that filled out and get that turned in, so that way we can get you plugged in to the right small group and keep you with the small group you've been with for a long time. And, of course, there's probably a lot more questions that you have that weren't answered in this video. I understand there's things that I said that aren't clear, and things that you're still wondering about how this is going to work. No worries. Feel free to get in touch with me anytime at joshschack@spconline.org. joshschack@spconline.org. And actually below this YouTube video, you'll see it right down there is my email address. You can just click that and it'll take you to your email. And alternatively, you can give me a call with the number below as well. It's 425-868-5186, extension 127. That'll take you right to my desk. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Until then, I hope you're having a great day, and I hope that Jesus is blessing you in tons of ways, and that you are choosing to glorify Him and serve Him in every part of your life. Excited to see you this fall. Love to get you plugged into a small group. And until then, have a great day. See ya.